Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. As you can see, we've already started here. Hogg, well weighted. Departure, he's away!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Lindelof. Lindelof does well there, alert. He's through, now is he in? Pogba plays it forward. Van La Parra. Play for a throw. Löwe. Terence Congolo. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Sanchez. Ashley Young. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alexis Sanchez. What? What an adventurous run from a defender. He's left his man. The Poitre has a go! Pogba, aimed low and direct. And he's away. It's Lukaku! Gets good distance on it. And it's Martial. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Terence Congolo. Hogg. No goals as yet. Terence Congolo goes looking. Plays it out to the wing. Löwe. Williams. Over to the left. Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku! And that really should have hit the net.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
The Poitre. And it's Lukaku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pogba. Pogba. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Hogg. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Throw it. Going through. It's going to be another throw. Martial. Alexis Sanchez. He's found his man. Danger averted for now. We're going to throw in. Alexis Sanchez. Lukaku has a goal! And he's done it! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserved to.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Now it's Sanchez. Just brushed off the ball there. Löwe. Out to the left it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Sanchez. Could be thinking about a shot here. He'll have it in! That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Manchester come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Hogg. Could try cutting inside here. He's got away. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Huderfiel have their manager to thank for the last result.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Lukaku, it's one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Poitre plays it out to the wing. What a throw in. Ashley Young. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
The Poitre, he's in, surely. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lindelof is fouled. Ashley Young. Lingard. Martial. Great ball, and now the shot. Referee has just said play on. Bailly gets his foot in there. Williams. Has he picked him out? Chance! Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the...
Up to meet it! Really well taken goal. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Huderfiel grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Cut out in the nick of time. That's gone a long way up and away. Cleared without complication. Lindelof. And it's Pogba. Now it's Lukaku. Can he put it away? It's a good run, that. Great timing. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Diakabi. Moy started the last match.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sanchez has been caught offside. Lukaku plays it forward, and he heaves it forward. And it's Martial. He's left his man. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Martial. Lukaku hits one! And he's there to hoof it away. Can he score? It's a goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Manchester take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Diakabi. Manchester just have to run down the clock. Ashley Young gets it back. Stride, big chance! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Lukaku. big chance. Has a swing at it. Oh, yes, it's there. And that has raised the roof.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Manchester take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. But we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw.